Well, people with autism often struggle to find work, but last year one company specifically called out for autistic applicants. So, 18 months on, how are things working out?
A year and a half ago, we introduced you to Daniel, Aidan and Jake, 3 young men with autism who were adjusting to their new jobs at this Queensland piggery.
I normally just like doing things on my own.
So you want to get used to heat again?
It has been interesting, to say the least, as well as hardworking and quite amazing, to be honest.
They'd never had full-time work until the company, Sun Pork, decided to try hiring people with autism who it believed would be a good fit for the stringent processes of its piggeries.
I wouldn't really say I was a happy person back then. People hear autism, they're just like, nope, don't want to hire that person. They don't really give us a chance. But here they gave us a chance and we showed them what we can do and they're just like, yep, proved your point.
Daniel had never spent a night away from home on his own when he packed up and moved 1,500 kilometres for this job.
He went for interview after interview after interview and it was depressing for him. He said at one stage after he'd been for one interview, I think they thought I was dumb. And I said, well, their loss.
My future in that regard would look pretty dim if I stayed in Melbourne for a little longer.
18 months on, the trial has been a huge success, with 12 out of 15 still employed.
When I first started, basically have no idea what I've got myself into. And with the help of Ronald, basically I learned a lot of things here.
See him progress, like from 0 to up to what he has now is very, I'm very proud.
For him, it's just where he belongs. He just is thriving in that environment.
There are more than 160,000 Australians on the autism spectrum. Only 41% can expect to find work, compared to 83% of people with no reported disability.
We don't put our autistic employees anywhere different to any other employee. So for them to be able to function fully and to actually excel in their roles has just been outstanding. It's a real testament to what can be achieved when you give people a path to employment.
I went from being someone who's got no work experience in any way, shape or form, and now I got the experience, something to fall back on even as a trade, and now it just makes me feel a lot more confident about myself.
They have a skill set now, they have an employment history, they have those independent living skills that would allow them to transition to whatever it is they want to do in life.
But it's not just their careers getting a boost.
On to the return of the weekend kicks off for one time only. I am your host, the one and only JK.
I just play music, I talk about what's going on, what's happening in movies all around the area, and people can call up and I play whatever songs they want to play, within reasons.
On the weekends, I might go out, walk around, say hello to a few people.
I went from being a very quiet person who stays at home and now I go out and I just like hang out with friends every time I get the chance now.
Daniel's a man now. When I let him go, he was still a kid.
I know, it's just a really good feeling just to make other people proud. It's just one of the best feelings in my world.
So good. I love the story because the thing is, it's not about a disability in this case. Like, people with autism often are really, really well suited for specific jobs because they follow instructions incredibly well. If it's a routine job, there is no one better. They're incredibly loyal. Like, it's just perfect.
And they get to actually show their abilities.
Yes.
So they don't get that tag anymore.
Absolutely. No, that's wonderful. One of my favourite stories ever. All right, we're going to a break. Back very soon.